Good morning students, this is Joy Varghese from Uncovering Chemistry. Today in video 16, we are going to discuss about the last property of what we call it as, that is chemical properties of aldehyde and ketone, in which we are going to discuss about the reaction due to alpha hydrogen. Now, when we talk about the reaction due to alpha hydrogen, in which we are going to understand what the reaction take place through which mechanism first. Okay. Now, in this case, when an aldehyde is treated with a base, when we say base, when we say dilute NaOH, if you take it as a base. Now, base here is used as a catalyst in this case. So, when an aldehyde is treated with a base, what happens? You will get a compound with a hydroxyl group. You will get a compound with a hydroxyl group, that is an intermediate compound, which on further treatment will give you aldol. Now aldol, the word came from the mixture of what we call it as two functional group, that is aldehyde and alcohol. From that the word aldol is there. Now when we talk about we use ketone with a base, you will get what? Ketol. It is the word what we say. So aldol word is for aldehyde and alcohol when we say. Now, when we talk about alpha hydrogen, first we will see what is alpha hydrogen. See, when I write like this, that is CH3, CH2 and CHO. Now, this is the functional group what we say, and the carbon next to functional group. Clear? The carbon next to functional group is alpha carbon. Now here I have written H like this, H2, but we will write it in a different way. One H I will write like this and another H I will write like this. Okay? So what will happen in this case? This H will be protonated or removed, and due to which what I call changes you see in the chemical properties that we are going to discuss. Understood? So what we are talking about here, the chemical properties of what we call aldehyde and ketone, in which the reaction due to alpha hydrogen, and this is the alpha hydrogen which is getting protonated. Okay? So nice, a mechanism is given. Now for protonating this hydrogen, we require what we say a catalyst, and base is used as a catalyst what we say here. Understood this part? So in this case when we say it will be used as a catalyst, what? Base. So here what mechanism is given in your textbook, it is given on page number 371. Which page? Textbook page 371. Okay. So in that the one mechanism is given that we will see first. You can see like this, they have written C double bond O dash C dash dash, and here a hydrogen is written. Actually this hydrogen is this what we are talking about. Clear? So in this case what will happen when we write in your book? Clear? When we use a base here, base they have written B, but actually it's a base used as catalyst, right? Now as a base you can use OH minus also, what we say, you can use this OH minus also, and this OH minus we get from, suppose you take dilute NaOH, from that you will get this base. So base is used as a catalyst. This protonated hydrogen will be what we call attacked or taken by this base what we say. Now in your book they have shown an arrow like this. If you see here an arrow is being shown, means the nucleophile or a base will attack here this hydrogen and it will remove this hydrogen. So suppose if OH and H, when we say when it gets together, you will get what? H2O will be removed in this case. And the product after removal of H2O is called condensation product. Which product it is called? Condensation product. Now, if I write this, the simple reaction, you know, oxygen of the carbonyl carbon is more electronegative, so it will take this electron pair. So when we say in your book, if you see it is written in a square bracket, means they have shown in a square bracket, you can see it is being shown the resonance structure of this is after removal of this what we call hydrogen from this position. What will happen? You will see C-O minus, you will see a negative sign will be there. Then here C dash dash, and like this it will be written. Okay, so in this case, when you see after taking an electron pair, you will see oxygen can be written. This is the center. Which center? nucleophilic center. Which center? Okay, a nucleophilic center is formed. This electron pair is taken by this carbon, so you will see a negative sign will be written. So this is a formation of carb anion. What we call it as? This is the part. What we call it as carb anion. Okay, you can see because the electron pair is taken by this oxygen. What we say. Then afterward, if I write the resonance structure of this resonance structure, this electron pair, what we say, will be given at this position. So between these two carbon, there will be a formation of a double bond. There will be a formation of a double bond, and this, what we say here in your book, what is written, I think, okay, here this will not show here, we'll show it here. In this case, what we say, oxygen will take this electron pair, and you will see here, with oxygen there will be a negative sign in this case. Okay, one mistake was there, but what we say here. So the resonance of this structure is given here, and this is nothing but what we call it as enolate ion. What is the word? Enolate ion. Now this is the last product what we get after what we say reacting it with dilute NaOH and then condensation. Condensation means removal of water, what we say. Understood? So at the end when we say with this enolate ion, what you will see? You will see water molecule will be removed. Now when we see this mechanism, it looks little bit difficult to understand, but when an example is given based on this mechanism, you will understand it very carefully. So we will see the example first. But before going to that example, always remember this reaction is only due to alpha hydrogen. Absence of alpha hydrogen, this reaction will not take place. What is what we call it as alpha hydrogen? The carbon next to the functional group is called alpha carbon, and on that carbon a hydrogen is called alpha hydrogen. Understood this part? So this thing what we are going to discuss. For this reaction, a base is used as a catalyst here. Here, what is the work of the base? It will attack the hydrogen which is protonated from this carbon. So this carbon will become negative. It will take the electron pair, that is carbon ion. The resonance structure of this will give you an enolate ion. Which ion? Enolate ion. Okay. So here, if you see this one is your alpha carbon, from where the hydrogen was removed. Understood? So this is your alpha carbon, and this is the next carbon next to the functional group. This is the functional group carbon. Which carbon this is? Functional group carbon, and this is alpha carbon, what we say here. Understood? So this is the what we call it as mechanism, what is being explained. Now we will go through the example for this. Okay? Just a minute. Now, in your book, the example is given as aldol condensation. What is the meaning of the word aldol means? Aldol is a word for two words is being mixed together. That is what? Aldehyde plus alcohol. So from that we got the name aldol. Okay. So now in your book they have given one very simple example, but they have not explained it or expanded the reaction. You can see it is written like this: 2CH3 CHO in presence of dilute NaOH. Now we know that this alkali, that is dilute NaOH, is used as a catalyst. What we say, you will get an aldol product, that is what? CH3 CH, here OH will be there, here CH2 and CHO, like this. Okay. So in this case, if you see, this one what we say is an aldehyde and this one is alcohol. So this one is your aldol, what is formed. Understood? And the next, after removal of water, what we say. What is the word given? After removal of water, that is if you heat this, and the removal of water will be there. So from where the water molecule is removed? From here, what is removed? OH, and from here the hydrogen is removed. What is removed? Hydrogen, only one hydrogen. So you will see that CH3 CH double bond CH single bond CHO. So this is your aldol condensation product. Which product? Aldol condensation product. Okay. Now in your book it is directly given like this, but there is one very simple technique. I think. Okay. Now you can see. Okay. So this one is your aldol condensation product. Now when you see here, from here hydrogen is removed. So this one is your alpha carbon. Which carbon? This is alpha carbon, from where the hydrogen is removed. And between two carbon, you will see there is a formation of double bond, which we saw in the mechanism, enolate ion formation. Understood? So this part can be explained in very simple way. That is what? Here two molecules are given. I will write this separately. See. CH3 CHO plus CH3 CHO, like this. Understood this part? Now, in this case, this CH3CHO, if you want, you can write it like this double bond also, or there is one simple technique what we say. See, look here. Here, I will write this as alpha. And this carbon, this functional group carbon, which carbon this is? Functional group carbon. Right? So, from one molecule, that is from functional group carbon, I will remove oxygen. Understood? I will remove what? Oxygen from here. And from this carbon, I will remove what? Hydrogen minus H2. So directly you will get the product also. Understood? If you didn't understood, another way is there. What you will do? From the functional group carbon, you remove one hydrogen. Okay? Or simple word, add one hydrogen, what we say. And from the alpha carbon, what you do? Remove one hydrogen, like this. Okay, so now suppose here, pay attention, you can see dilute NaOH. If I write here, dilute NaOH, when I use it as a catalyst, from here what is being removed? If you see, oxygen, if you want, you can remove, or you can add a hydrogen to it, like this what we say. So in this case, what will happen? CH3, CH, now this is the CH what I am talking, and on that O I will add this hydrogen, on this O. So what you will get here? OH you will get. Then this CH3, from there what is removed? One hydrogen is removed. So I will write here what? CH2 from this carbon. You can understand this? Here 3 is there, now 2, and then CHO. So this is your aldol product. Which product? Aldol product. Okay. Now if I want to write the name of this is also called alpha hydroxy. What is the word? Alpha hydroxy. Now in your textbook, they have given the one alpha, not sorry, just a minute. Beta hydroxy is the word given. What is the word given there? In your textbook it is given beta hydroxy aldehyde, what we say. What is the word given? Beta hydroxy aldehyde. So this is beta hydroxy aldehyde. Now why this is called beta hydroxy? Because if you see, this is your functional group. Next to functional group carbon is alpha carbon. Next to alpha is your beta carbon. Okay? And on beta, hydroxyl group is there. OH group. That's why it is called beta hydroxy aldehyde. What is the word? Beta hydroxy aldehyde. Now from here, we will heat this mixture and there will be a removal of water. So what will happen? Removal of water means when we say, I will just circle it with a green marker pen. You can see from here what is removed? OH, and from here one H minus H here. Okay, so what you will see, if you see here OH is removed, means what is left out now? CH3, CH, this OH is removed, and from here what we say, one hydrogen is removed, so only CH will be there, and CHO like this. Now here if you see, the valency of these two carbon is not satisfied. If you see the valency of these two carbon, this two carbon is not satisfied. So what will be there between that? What will form? Double bond. So that we saw in the enolate ion what was formed. So here if you see between the alpha and beta carbon there is a formation of a double bond, and this product we call it as aldol condensation product. Which product? Aldol condensation product. Understood this part? Now if you want to name this product, it is very easy to name. Put one here, 2, 3 and 4. 4 means but. So what it will be? But 2-en-1-an like this. Butanal also you can say, but2-enal also you can write the name if you want. In your textbook it is written but2-enal, En from E is removed. Okay, now same thing if you want to write the name of this product also it is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what it will be? In your book it is written the name 3-hydroxy. What is the word? 3-hydroxy butanal. What is the word? 3-hydroxy butanal. Why it is called beta hydroxy? The reason you can see. Next to functional group carbon is alpha carbon, next to that is beta. Okay, so this is one example based on this. Now either you can take another example also to understand this what we say. So in the beginning, from the beginning I will explain what to do in this case. Two molecules you write it separately. From alpha you remove hydrogen first, and from beta you have to add hydrogen to the oxygen. So you will get a beta hydroxy product. Okay, this is the beta hydroxy product what we say. Then what to do? Remove from alpha you remove hydrogen, and from beta you remove OH. So condensation means removal of water by heating this, and there is a formation of double bond between alpha and beta. Okay, one more example we will practice, so this part will be clear to you. Just a minute. Okay, now one more example we will see for this case. You can see here one more example. Okay, so CH3, CH2 and CHO plus CH3, CH2 and CHO like this. I have increased one carbon in each case. Understood? So if you want to, you can do like this, or we will do one thing. We will take here only this CHO. Okay, one different molecules I have taken, if you remember. Okay, now same only we will take CH3, CH2 and CHO. Okay, now in this case you can see here I will take dilute NaOH. Okay, this one is your alpha and this one is your functional group. So we know on functional group, on oxygen you have to add one hydrogen. Clear? From alpha what you have to do? Remove one hydrogen. Right? So now if I join this thing will be written as CH3, CH2 and COH. CHOH. Then single bond. CH and on that OH I have written. If you didn't understood, this you can write it like this also, double bond O and H like this. So here H will be added on oxygen. Understood? Then what is there here? So this part over till here. Then this CH3 is there. But this carbon will get attached to this carbon. So CH from here, what is removed? One hydrogen is removed. So CH. But on that CH you can see CH3 is also there. So that CH3 is written at the bottom. Then the remaining is what? CHO like this. Over. Now in this case, what happens? I will remove water and heat the mixture. So you will see this one is your alpha carbon from where the hydrogen was removed. This one is your beta carbon. So from beta carbon what is removed? OH. From this here what is removed? H will be removed. Understood? So what will be the product left out? So I will write from here CH3, CH2 and from here CH. Then double bond. So at beta, this is your beta carbon. Beta. Then what is remaining? Then C here. This is your alpha carbon. On alpha carbon you will see there is a CH3 group and here CHO. Okay. So this was your beta hydroxyaldehyde. Okay. Or beta hydroxy product what we say. In your book what is given there? Beta hydroxy product. Beta hydroxyaldehyde. Now if you want to name it, you can name it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it will be 3-methyl 3-hydroxy, like this you can name this compound. Or this is beta hydroxy product, from the water is removed, and this is your this is aldol what you got. Okay, and this one is your aldol condensation. What is the word? Condensation product what we say. Understood this part? Okay, so this was only about aldehyde what we discussed. Same way you can do this reaction for what we call it as ketone also. Okay, that we are going to see next. Now one more example we'll see for ketone. It is little bit different, you can see. In your book it is written like this: CH3CO CH3 in presence of dilute NaOH. Okay, this is your propanol. What is the word? Propanol. Okay, in presence of dilute, what you will get? CH3C, here OH, here CH3, then CHCO CH3 like this. This is the product what is given in your book. Okay, the name of this is your ketone. What is this? Ketone. Because ketone, this is ketone. CO what I have written. So this is ketone plus alcohol. That's why it is called ketone. That is ketone plus alcohol. Clear? That's why it's called ketone, what we say. Now, in this again, condensation, what we say? Condensation means removal of water by heating it, what we say. So, what will happen here? This one is your, what we call it as alpha carbon, and this one is your beta carbon. So, from alpha, H, and from beta, OH is removed. This one is removed. Understood? So, now directly you can write like this: CH3, CH3, here double bond C, single bond CO and CH3, and here, okay, I think over. Okay, so this one is your alpha carbon and this one is your beta carbon. Okay, so this one what we say in your book, I think it is given there. CH3C double bond C H will, I think some mistake is there, just a minute. Okay, see, from here what we say, from one, only removal of what we call it as one hydrogen. So here CH2 will be there in the product. It is written there in your book, you can see. So here we made a mistake, CH2. Okay, so from alpha you have to remove one hydrogen, so here one CH also will be there. Now this is the product is like. Now this is your ketol condensation. What is the word? Ketol condensation product. Okay, now this same thing can be separated and written. Now how it can be separated, you can see these two molecules I write. See, CH3 C double bond O CH3 plus CH3 C double bond O and CH3. I have written like this. Now in this case, this one I will take it as alpha and this one I will take it as functional group. What we have seen in functional group. Okay, now you can see. Now in functional group what we will do, we will remove, add hydrogen. Here, that is on here, hydrogen we are going to add at this position. From alpha we are going to remove one hydrogen. Okay, so what is that product? What is a beta hydroxy product? It is called, this is your CH3, in presence of dilute NaOH, so CH3C here OH, then this one here OH, what will be there here, H will be added, then what is there, this CH3 I will write down, this CH3 I will write it down. Why? Because this alpha carbon will get attached to this carbon. So here this alpha carbon is CH2, then C double bond O and CH3. So now if I want, I can write like this, this is your alpha and this is your beta. Okay, so from beta what is removed? So aldol condensation when we write, that is minus H2O and heat. So in this case from here OH is removed and from here one H is removed. Understood? So what it will be now? Directly you can write CH3 C double bond, here CH3 double bond CH single bond C double bond O and CH3. This is your ketol. In your book I think it is given. This one is your propanol. Clear? Second compound, when we say 4-hydroxy. If you don't understand, I will write the number here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 4-hydroxy, 4-methyl. Now if you see why methyl is written after hydroxy, because according to alphabetical order, H will come first and then M will come. So 4-hydroxy, 4-methyl, then pentane, 2-ON. Okay, 4-hydroxy, 4-methyl, pentane, 2-ON. Then if you see this one, you can write the number like this, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Understood? So in this case also, if you write according to the order, it will be what we say it as 4-methyl pen 3-ene, 4-methyl pen 3-ene dash 2-ON. Understood? So this is the way what to write, what we say. Understood? So I think that part also will be clear to you like this. Okay, I think it is clear now. Okay, so this is the way how to do. Now there is one very simple technique. This both the step you can write together if you want. See, I will just show it very simple way. What to do? This both step can be written in a very simple way. Look here. Either you can do like this or there is one simple method that I will show. What is that? See, This same thing, if you want, you can take CH3, C double bond O, CH3 plus CH3, C double bond O and CH3. Okay? Or if I want to write one simple way, simple formula I will write CH3CHO plus CH3CHO. Clear? In presence of first, in your book I think it is written first dilute NaOH, and then if you see that is in cross aldol it is being shown. First you treat it directly like dilute NaOH, and first with this, and second by heating and removal of H2 over this. So in that case, if you want to understand, one simple way is that this one is your alpha and this one what we say is the functional group carbon. Okay, so what to do in this case? Directly in this functional group carbon, from here remove oxygen. In this case what we say, from alpha remove 2 hydrogen you remove. Okay, so directly now you can join these two things. That is what, see, CH3CH double bond. See, CH3CH, oxygen is removed. Then what? From CH3 I will remove 2 hydrogens, so only left is CH. Or, and then what is remaining? So CH. So this is your direct product what we get. It is the easiest way to understand. Okay, so here now if I want to write the name 1, 2, 3, 4. So what it is? Bute 2-CN and AL, butanol. Okay, now this was your ethanol what we do. We have both molecule ethanol. Okay, so this is your aldol condensation product. Which is this? Aldol condensation product. Okay, so this is also one simple way to understand. It will be very easy. Okay, now any other way also you want, you can write like this. See, another example I will take here. Okay, another example I will take just for you. Okay, another example, suppose if you take like this, CH3, CH2, CHO plus CH3, CH2 and CHO. Okay, same thing. First you treat it with what? Dilute NaOH. Then you treat it, heat it and remove water molecule. So what I explain you here, this one is your alpha, this one is your functional group. So from functional group you remove oxygen. From alpha you remove 2 hydrogen. So very easy now to understand this thing. CH3, CH2, CH double bond. This is your what I call that functional group what we do. Okay, functional group. This functional group actually it's a beta carbon. After all what it becomes beta here. Okay, so I remove from here what? Oxygen. So CH is there, from there double bond. From here what is removed? Hydrogen. So this carbon has to attach here, this carbon. So what it will be? CH2 will be removed. So C will be only there. Then this CH3 I will write below this like this. Or, and then what is remaining? Next to this carbon is CHO. Directly you write down CHO. Or, so this one was your alpha carbon and this one is your beta. And you can see between alpha and beta formation of a double bond is there. If you want to name this compound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2-methyl, then pen 2-EN dash 1-AL, or if 1 is there, no, directly AL you can write the name. Okay, so this is also one simple way to write directly the aldol condensation product. Okay, little bit it will be difficult, but easy to understand if you practice it and write. Same thing is the next topic, that what we call it as aldol, cross aldol. What is the word? Cross aldol. Now what is it? That I will explain in the next video. You can practice this what I said here, the shortcut methods and all, to understand what are the aldol condensation product, what are the aldol products. Okay, so first two example what I said was aldol product. This direct method what I explained is aldol condensation product. So there are MCQ or what we call it as 2 marks question. That is, what is the product formed by reacting this given of alpha hydrogen, or like this given product with dilute NaOH, what will be the aldol condensation product, what will be the aldol product. So like that many questions can be asked either in MCQ form or in descriptive part also. Okay, so here what we say, it's a method for you to see the reaction of what we call it as reaction due to alpha hydrogen. So we will stop here. Next time we will be continuing with the another topic. Okay, thank you very much.